Yeah, was born in 10th of August.
So, easy to say. I'm a Virgo.
Okay, so you guys know my name. This is on the horoscope. Yeah, I'm up. The horoscope, no way, horoscope, no way, biscope. This is biscope.
The horoscope.
Like the horoscope.
Horoscope. So we Leo, bongas nokuthi horoscope bani. You are a Leo. Buddy, the sun moves into your sign this week, which means it's time to celebrate your birthday. Great news, as having a party should be really right up the alley of having fun. And besides, you will be the center of attention. At the end of the week, as unexpected surprises or exciting things will happen, and they could further brighten up your life.
Wow. Wow.
Obviously inyanga yakho seyindlulile, so
Wow.
zonke lezi zinto abazikhulumile lana ziyenzeke na.
Kwenzekile yonke loo nto mna. Ngizikhumbule ezo zinto zenzeka mna. But honestly, I'm not sure whether I do believe in horoscopes or I don't. Thing is, and understand, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't think that you can just tell me something and tell me that this and this and this and this would happen to me, and then it happens. If it does happen, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I wouldn't hold you against it. You know, I think it's just a way of keeping people positive.
I think also a lot of people say they believe in astrology and not just horoscopes. So, because you were born in the month of August,
Yeah.
you are an ambitious person, you have these and kind of traits and all the stuff. Like, but I'm a Virgo, me. But we are heartbreakers, but at the same time, we are very loving people. So this friend of mine is of yeah, all the Aries men that I've met, baso banje, bayafana bonke, and that's a sort of thing. Yeah, that is something that I don't believe, because it's like you can't place everyone in a certain cookie mold just because of when they were born.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but Sunday is the type like nah, horoscope, nah. I'm thinking, sabona late, and I'm not sure. That's the thing, like, I don't really believe in such things. So we were talking about dark skin, light skin people. That thing matters. No, I'm not raising a new topic on top of any topic, but like it really caught my eye, and I feel like it's not right. It's not fair. Why?
And I want to say you're speaking from light skin privilege, even though you say you consider yourself as dark skin.
Light skin privilege, yeah. I'm
Like,
dark.
You are light.
People should
skin.
see me.
Yeah.
You guys want to it's not. It's just the light, like light from outside. I'm dark skinned.
There are people who are darker skinned than you.
Okay, yeah, I know that there are people that are darker than me, and you know what? It's not fair. I feel like melanin.
Exactly.
Because like
All
you can advantages melanin, and there are disadvantages. But the disadvantage, I think, in the class abantu. Okay, when I too dark, when you're dark, hey, you are not getting put.
I can see psychology here too, because Betty, from long ago, we've always been trying to look like white people because of the oppression that we've had.
Yeah.
And so Nati South, we don't look at darker skinned black people in the same way. Because you're dark skinned, you're too African. They just hear about that. But it's an African feature. We have big noses generally.
But think of this now. No, but I think that we should also consider these things. That was back then. Remember back then we were being mocked for having big butts.
Yeah.
We were being mocked for having big mouths and shit. And I'm cool. You are mocked for that. You have too much bum. You were mocked with too much thighs, too much boobs and everything.
Too much nose, too much ear.
Too much everything was an issue. But I'll tell you one thing. I want you to go out there and look for people with media. All the white people, they do by all means. They banning their behinds for them to get to upgrade their bums.
That's what they call cultural appropriation. But I guess it was a long time ago. But for us, it's something we need to work on, because Ingondo is something that they oppressed, and it's hard to free the mind. So even imagine when I could talk to girls most of the time, most girls will say, okay, nowadays it's less that way. But most girls will say, see, they want a light skinned brother because light skinned brother with a dark beard is pretty and stuff. And then more wana umuntu oyi dark dindy. They make fun of the guy who's umnyama kakhulu, khelelanga kakhulu, and all this stuff. And it's like, sometimes
I think it was funny. It was funny then, but no one understand it. Come on.
I think it's just about that manager. So people are starting to see, there are dark people who are actually very, very beautiful. And I hate to say that phrase, actually, Ngati, they've never been beautiful before. But
generally, you
dark,
just assume.
You don't look twice at them, especially for girls. Woo! For girls, it's even a worse of a struggle because I feel like guys can get over their insecurities easy. For girls, in primary school, they will see what pawns back then. Before you make up,
and before like no foundation,
exactly, we had pawns, and some people would even use polish light brown.
Light brown, yeah.
There are girls who just so they could look lighter. And worse, they would bleach their skin. This thing of bleaching skin is not.
It's not a new thing. That's why. Light brown put it. And it was polished.
Yes.
That thing, what it does, it changes skin sack. And at least when you're looking at it from a student or a learner point of view, I know old people that used it. At this time, light brown, ponzi, lemon lighty.
To make it lighter.
Make you lighter. And now what thing is, so they just tell you it tones, don't skin tone. What?
It's swaying and it becomes lighter just so you can get light skin. And then even with makeup, sometimes you'll see girls. Makeup is a science that you guys probably don't understand.
Yeah, I really want to know because.
But mounting makeup, you should buy a shade that is maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter than you.
Why?
Just that's how you buy makeup.
Why lighter? Why am I being a fan now?
Just so it looks nice.
But here's the thing. No. If you buy something that a shade lighter than you, in the end, the guy once you start applying the thing on you, and you guys remember, another issue, and we always mock old people for being light, and then the next are not. You guys also have the same agenda now. You guys apply makeup here, and now it's foundation over in told mother. You apply that thing here.
Now girls do it right. But my point is, sometimes you have to buy your shade, or if you go lighter, just
one shade.
Some people go
light?
3 shades lighter, and then it's kumasako makeup lena as funny. But you see this girl, she's light skinned, but like you see her arm, it's not the same. It's like just this idea that we have. Sometimes it's even subconscious. You'll see a light skinned girl automatically move. And then a dark skinned girl, she's got nice lips, she's got nice eyes, and all that.
Now you start analyzing.
And then you start analyzing.
No, but
light skinned girl, you just see her move.
But my personal point of view in this thing, it's serious. People have been saying that like I've got issues with dark skinned people, like I don't date dark skinned chicks. I could name them. Like there's a lot that I've dated. No, I don't really have a type.
I ain't got no type.
Yeah. If we were to talk about type, it will all be based. Despite personality, if I had a type, it will all be based on height. Like for some stupid reason that I don't know, I like tall chicks.
Okay.
And understand the why.
You're reaching for the sky all the time.
And people have been mocking me about it, and I didn't care. I like tall chicks, and that's just it. Like never time. They just lighten up my mood. Like they just do that thing to me. More like tattoo chicks. We are not there. But what I'm saying is this: people have been complaining about that, by light skinned chicks and stuff. I gotta tell you this: with light skinned chicks, khona abanye abantwana I know that bamhlophe but ababahlanga. You don't have
just
you don't really have to outing no more to jonge deep. Khona abanye abantu abang like ubuso bawo abunayo lanto ekubambayo ocinge like umuntu was stuck image yakho. They just like have that face just you know. They are light skinned people that like that. Bakhona. And
but majority abanye bazokujola ngoba ugeza ngobisi omuhle siphalaphala sentombi.
What happened to la chocolate?
I need tiny dark chocolate. I think it's too healthy.
It's too healthy.
But nowadays, people are starting to appreciate darker skinned people.
It's because we are out there conversing for the thing. We're making sure that it's out there.
But there's also the extreme extent of it. They become a fetish. Ngoba abantu bazobona a dark skinned girl and your pictures look nice on Instagram and all that stuff because you look very, very dark. And that is all. But she's got African features. Mara, it's not ubuhle bakho.
You know the young that's one of the things that I think this other chick man who was advertising in Amarula.
Yo, what's her name? Nyambon.
Yeah.
Long as you short hair, so.
Yeah. Mama na kuna kule tu kama.
I don't remember.
Na kule tu nikola nalo ndio wamos na lo black pant mos. Unansika. Simple one.
Shoes. Ooh. No.
Oh, come on.
I forgot her name. Makanda Forever. Well,
yeah.
Makanda Forever.
Both of those ladies, like,
they're
fair too.
Lupita,
yeah, Lupita. The one before Lupita and everyone else. I remember people were literally mocking the advertisement.
But this girl, and then Bamsheg, and then she was a model. There's another model Rihanna used. Her name is Ducky Thought. I don't know if it's the real name or not. Marabombo Instagram, whether she's black, Nyama, black.
Purely dark, yeah.
Black. But she's beautiful and they use her as a model and then Bamfage lipstick and red and it pops. And people are using that image nowadays like a lot, because they're starting to appreciate it. But back then you would have never seen it.
It's not fair. It's so not fair. Yeah, you people may say that I'm speaking on there. I thought privilege. I don't have a light skin privilege. I'm dark. I'm dark inside. And I don't like that. Like I feel like it's wrong with them.
Inside.
Essentially, because it's not. I don't want to lie to you and say abantu bayens. Like people do it. Even we as guys, not when we see women. If she's light skinned, yeah, we would look at you. That's too light, and you look at her.
That's your car.
That's extra. That's extra. Nah, honestly,
transparent.
Honestly, even if I date a white person, then I wouldn't go for the two white people. Like I'm a white.
Two white.
No, I'm a white cocoon. Nah, like I like my people with melanin.
Oh, ngasi ba 10 yan.
Yeah, like
bronze.
The dash of melanin. Okay, I don't like my tea with. I don't like my tea. It's all milk only. But at the same time, I probably don't. And as long as I've never tasted anything that's dark. Yeah, well.
So you don't take your coffee black?
It's such a thing. I've never tasted my darkness, my dark peopleness. Yeah, well. But honestly speaking, I love women with melanin. Like my baby and I melanin. That's me. That's the dish. I've always told people, and people have been saying that. I don't like skin chicks. I just like chicks. Aba melanin. Mara ingabi too much. Mara ingabi too less. I get it. Yes, and and I don't like that. I don't like and the time in go now that I've been informed in the fundizi and I'm saying things like I don't like that because now I took it as if it's just preference school. Uber, I don't like chicks that are too light. Now you want to that are too light and I look at them and I'm like, no, I don't want you.
Yeah, kind. What does she like them so?
See her. Oh, you're so close. but like even I remember this. Okay, there is this one dark skinned chick that took me by storm.
Yeah.
Like nabantwana about dark skin fethu abahle, like literally there's this one chick. She's got nice clean eyes. Look at clean. I'm sharp like angathi aqengile phone noba akomanzi andonga phone. I honestly, I'm not sure like when we look at dark skinned people, we try analyzing them. But when I saw that, I didn't even take a second
Love
to
at
analyze.
first sight.
I looked at her and I was like, that chick is beautiful.
Yes, my African queen.
You know? And a friend of mine, and your friend Yamne, he has a child and she's super dark skinned.
Yeah.
We used to mock the kid.
Yabo, yiyo lento mina.
No, I don't want to lie to you.
Because nomuntu uzokhula acabanga ukuthi angisimuhle, I'm not attractive. But yes, abantu badog by attractive.
Like, we were laughing at her kid. One time, sometimes he was needed in some swim.
Oh my gosh! And then when we were young and we were just a person and stuff. And then beginale ukuthi mnyama ngathi ubhomele emkhukhwini.
You know. Yeah.
They never say anything ukuthi umhlophe ngathi what. No, it was always ukuthi umnyama.
I think it's one of the issues nyana uthetha ngazo into yobana we were too oppressed. So ayikwazi ke ngokuthi ingene laa nto entlokweni yethu into yobana black is not
beautiful.
Black should not be associated with wrong.
Dark and lovely.
Yeah, we tried there. There's a few of those things, isn't it? Where we embrace darkness.
I have this friend of mine, if he ever wanted to knock up a girl, he'd want to knock up either a colored or a white woman so that he knows that the baby will be pretty. And I was like, how can you be sure? He was like, no, the fact because of our mixed genes with the colored or a white woman, and then his reason was, I don't want my child to grow up and be limited to the privileges that he would otherwise get or she would otherwise get if they were pretty. So, a pretty privilege goes hand in hand with light skin privilege. You could see, things just open up for you. Like, girls who are light skinned can walk into a club, for no reason, just because, get a dark skinned girl to walk in, nothing would happen and all that stuff. And we said, when you're very
yeah, that's
dark.
what they're saying most magazine. They're talking about even in media, like they prefer certain people over other people. Wow, now I'm shocked. Hey, I wish they would have seen that chick.
You're shocked because you don't have dark skin problems. That is why.
I know, I'm black. I'm still black. When we signed that form, I still tick black. That's what I was saying.
Too many picture. When they send photographs, then it's a different story.
Ish, bashaya, yeah.
So I hope we get out of it. Young Kaza, this thing, no Rihanna and I, as I'm saying, she's using dark skin models in her campaigns.
Yeah.
Fenty. Is it Fenty?
Yeah,
Savage?
Fenty.
Yeah, all these things. And Nale, model Amarula, it was a long time ago we had with Japan, but they started the trope, Nabudu Pizza Nyongo. It's important, I think, for the young girls also. TV, oh, this dark skinned girl can be on TV. I'm also beautiful. People
were starting to do transformation. I think any friend, but again, and for taking those names. She instantly got angry one time when we were when you eat doll shop. So we were thinking doll. The kid has been crying over some Barbie or something. But when we got there, they white.
With the long hair.
Straight hair.
Becky with the good hair.
Now we are there and the owner, I asked by my teen and the chick was like, you know what, I'm not buying any of those things. Here she was like, and this will take a lot to take a lot to afro.
Exactly.
Up until she got it. In fact, when we got it, because this is our form and like now we're going to go to history and issues and everything, and you know,
important. Like representation is important because when I was younger, they used to buy us Barbies. And there were times where yabana masidlalisa sabantwana ugcoba amahilo amamako lipstick, and we used to wear itches lako on your head, so it makes it look like you have long hair. And why sidlalisa ngasi we have long hair? When you think about it, that's how girls.
That's how it's now we're tricked into all those things. So those things that you should uproot out.
Plus Barbie, I've never seen a Barbie who's thick, fat.
Yeah, no, let's put it out there. It's not wrong.
Zero. And it's back then that was the trait. Actually, more when I'm a models of in the 90s, skinnier women were the trend, basically.
Yeah.
So now that's what taught kids, and then when abantu baba insecurities, because
I'm a bad person.
Do you know in the
you can't enlighten me? I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person.
I want to say this skin lightening thing goes as extreme as I read this article. African women, I don't know if it was in Nigeria or some other country in Africa, they drink pills while they're pregnant. The baby
they bleach the kids.
They bleach the child before they're born because they understand are dark skinned. They're gonna ostracize the kids, they're gonna, all this stuff. And there was a whole documentary about how it deforms the baby somehow, but these women would rather bleach the baby's skin. They could have a light skin privileged life. Imagine. So it goes as deep as that. Never mind now people are trying to.
By all means. I want to see like things that are over that. Lord have
so I'm
mercy
hoping that
on
the
us.
representation that we're seeing now is gonna help, and I'm hoping people begin to see we have this sense of self in our continent in Africa.
Yeah, we have to go jump in years into that. I've also realized light skin privilege,
pretty
privilege, and skinniness. Now, that's a privilege, yes.
Thick girls privilege, because now skinny girls are out of. And I can say,
season.
Yeah, it's
a seasonal issue. It's a seasonal issue.
It's all about the thick ass and the mama slim thick, small waist.
Yeah, what hourglass.
Hourglass, figure it out. Yes.
But it's long, because I just realized, but. Abandona babantu yobazi hourglass abantu bambintshisi zabo fundini i-crosset yayikade yengakwenza into zakudala neziyana
zakudala vele lobo Queen Elizabeth now
anizilimazi ke ngoku imbambo ngalani because people I just realized babantu nyana abantu bazinyovele kwi-tights and everything before they get wear the actual wear. They have to be punched up.
You see when a flat stomach. And not breathe. You can't breathe. Again, which I breathe.
That's You guys are going to die, Chef.
I think there was a saying, there's no what? Beauty is painful or something.
Yeah, beauty is pain, yeah.
Or something. So that's why you get people who go to spas to get the wax and Brazilian wax.
Never!
And you tweak
Never!
And you squeeze everything in and you don't breathe and you don't eat. You can't eat anything. More you guys know salad. Let's say 3 in Japan.
Customer lady, 200 and something, all of a salad. And I'm out here drinking what? Because I'm worried. But I feel like women are doing a lot to look good. But I think we had that mentality in the banner. Women do a lot of things to look good for us. But now I think women are no longer impressing men, they're impressing each other and
themselves also.
And the insecurities and like there's just a lot to it now, and we're out here thinking what's happening in this world.
I think it's also not even about insecurities anymore, and it's a good thing we're no longer doing it for men. Because you muntu wesilisa, oh my gosh, you can never satisfy.
You can't please us. One thing that people should know, you you just cannot please people in general. You just can't please them. Kunzima awukwazi kwenza umuntu mamukonwabe mahala. That's just not going to happen. But I think you'd rather be saying you're doing it for yourself. Mara, if you're doing it for yourself, like a peer pressure in there. Like you don't have this kind of thing. And now you wanna boost your ego with it, because it turns out to be bad, bro.
Bad how?
Imagine a situation where you feel bad. Okay, look at me, for instance. Imagine a situation where I'm thinking, okay, I feel like I'm too skinny. And this skinny,
it's not attractive.
It's not okay. Yeah, it's not attractive enough or something like that. You know. and I look at myself in the mirror and be like, yes. What if not my nyana 6 nyana? Finally, I'm skinny and I'm short. So you gotta take note of all these things. 1 minute, they're buying the Jimmy. One figure that I made up with some guy like, nah, I thought this thing is gonna take long. Take some steroids or take some pills or something like that. I boost. Next thing I go boom. Okay, within a few times they're gaining. What is that? As pills nearly uncontrollable. Once it triggers something in the system here, and then it can't stop. Send pills the mutated constant. Constantly in the sense like constantly and supposed to stop, and I'm getting bigger and bigger and big. Still.
You must stop. You
No.
must find your security within yourself.
Now I'm there. This is Korango. It's not kumai 3 here and then and I'm short at the same time. Now I'm this thing that's going sideways instead of going.
And funny enough, the irony is probably you're getting buff, so you can attract girls. But apparently, steroids affect your manhood. So you can be strong here, but you are not strong there.
Now I can't perform anymore.
Now you can't perform anymore. Now those girls that they are not satisfied.
They come here. They come here attracted to this masculinity. Mama figure.
Oh, short again masculinity.
Shut up, understand good. This other chick was like, yes, I'd rather have something around. Sidala ke nalomcinga wami ungakho akhona indinyanyisa nje ngabantu abazigandram aba bexhake bengona xhakele aba next thing umuntu donca wabo uyawa beka yi-1 agqiba ngaphinda avuke. Like you guys shouldn't do this to people. You guys shouldn't do this thing to people. Hey, honestly, if you're out there and you're exercising, it's good for your health, and it's not. Don't dope it. Sweet dope. Don't add all these things. Steroids, nanani.
Don't force it.
And in the West is that you end up not having chances of not having kids.
Exactly.
And so in the capillary. It's more or less like contraception pills. Yeah, we are from one topic to that topic to that topic. We are too far.
But the main point is like whatever you do to look good, do it because you feel yourself. You feel like you look good. And also, because oh my goodness,
shouldn't be harmful.
With the bleaching, how we were doing it in primary school was harmful to you because now you feel like you're not satisfied. Now you don't get noticed. Now your skin is literally skin
Chile, yeah. You got those bands. Hey, you to a mass dead. Why fuck? Come on, fuck a cool game boy. It's a cool. Go get some of the station under down. Usay pa light brown orange. Kuko namachubaba mo abo. Shit, you're kidding. Oh, papa. Next thing on a red spot.
Exactly.
And you black that, Alan. You black like no one's business.
Yeah.
That's so not right.
I actually appreciate women who are not doing the makeups for the men, not doing the waxing and the whatnot for the men, but they do it for themselves. I feel like I look pretty here. And I know this because it takes a long time for, I don't know, I think it's easier for Nina Bantu to get over your insecurities. Like mabanga nekhale elikhulu, bona 13 bazokuhleka, bona 14 you're over it. You're done.
No, but
with girls it takes a whole long time for you to get over your insecurities.
It depends on what insecurities we're talking about.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends. Men have got one insecurity. Like a one. We don't even consider them as insecurities. It's just some things that happen to be there, and now it's just.
Yeah.
Mara, like there's that one. Lay one.
I'm curious.
That's not. You can't be curious when you don't speak about those things. But like goodness is into that we are insecure about, and in fact with us, if it disclaims your manhood. Or you becoming a man, you being seen as manly enough, it's a huge insecurity with us. That's the enemy ish with like. But the rest, nah. Do I care? I know that I have a big head. Like I know from scratch. From now, like even now, whoever sees my head and says, I'm like, I'm not used to say Prasha. She doesn't care. And she doesn't care. No. And I move on. And that's just it. I think one of the things that men do, Tina, we've got like this literal wall, a self-defense. Tina, when we get over, Sabon, okay, now we're Ted, we fight you. We run. You know? Those are the issues. It's either Tina says, we run away from that.
Yeah.
So it's different with women. Women, nobody says at the end of the day, Aizulula is land. And when you're young, and you understand that even young people, not those women, you also felt the same way. But Nina, you become emotional throughout. So
it takes a long time because Nakona, most of the time, okay, obviously things are different now, but things are cool, Amina. Your validation as a woman was how men saw you, how the boys saw you rather. Your validation as a girl is how boys saw you. So if you were not attractive, then you were not.
You're not getting enough.
You're not the right kind of girl.
Yeah.
Like it's even true for this thing. So
this was always pressure.
I remember with me and Eminane.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years it took me to get over my insecurities. But primary school, high school, we were sent room to start about it's school. Some girl was like, oh, not 4 head, 25 head. And all those type of things. And it's into and stuff. And it only took me until I got to varsity that I started working through these things and started accepting myself the way I am. It's like, yeah, sure, and it's cool. It's cool, but like I feel like okay, I am enough now as a person as it is. So it took me that long. My brother was telling me about his insecurities. He was dark skinned, and whatnot. And then he said he started making jokes about himself. So,
that's one
like,
other thing.
Whatever you say, you can't put a better joke than me. And he got over it in high school. And then Chigi Bega is tall, Sega Mushe, and people he had his dreadlocks and people were like, you okay, me Mushe.
Yeah, that's skin. And then now and it's a school for my short and light you people want to tell them dark skinness.
Tall, dark, and handsome like coffee.
We're out there, as short, as dark, I understand you're in the middle of nowhere. So it's one of the things, Nam, like I remember me, Nam, when I grew up, I knew I had a big head, and I didn't care. And my mom made it worse. Like for me, it is my brother, my younger brother, and I got a chance to my fate now I didn't fade cut now they chopped up everything she's got and then she's got race China I was about Vaseline out as a cast every time when you see you like but like that was how I grew up. But with time I saw okay some other people came up with the skinniness, you too skinny, and I was like, really? I'm skinny. Nah, skinny, I don't care. With time, I grew up and I started making jokes about skinny people. And I knew one thing, you were not going to be offended by me because I'm skinny also, but which was wrong. It was wrong then because, well, you know, people
take it differently.
Yeah, but now I felt like, if you're skinny, okay, I still can't joke around fat people. I still can't joke around thick people. I still can't joke around. In fact, I can't joke around people that are bigger than me.
Layer
Because I feel
conversation.
like iba offensive to them, but unless you're my friend, friends am ndiyadlala nazo, but abanye abantu abamameleyo umuntu anga understand ba why sibhizelana kanjalo yabo. So when xa ngibhala umuntu oskini, I don't really feel bad, because I thought I've got that mentality about I'm also skinny, why would you feel bad about that? But now I get it, but it's wrong because how you take things is they're different. But now when I did that, it covered everything. You wouldn't make any joke about skinny people that I wouldn't find funny. I'll still find funny anyway. It doesn't matter because I know I'm skinny and I won't change the thing. And I told myself one thing: I am so not gonna gain weight. Instead, I'll work on not gaining it if that's the case. But
but you probably don't have to work on not gaining it.
Yeah, because I'm too skinny.
Because we have fast metabolism. No matter how much I eat, gaining weight becomes
it becomes an issue. Yeah. One of the things that people shouldn't learn by I was still on that reproductive issue that I had. I had that people are having issues. I'm not immune these things. Contraception pills or contraception what? Contraceptive, yeah. I had. But people it messes up. In fact, it messes around with even fertility and everything.
It depends. It depends on what kind of contraception you use. Please let me say disclaimer. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not a nurse. I am not.
Hell yeah, you're not.
Don't say we had Thobe let's say.
No, you're not. Yeah, we are not. We're just discussing things here. We're discussing. Disgusting.
But I heard it depends on the contraception method that you use, because I went to consult on them as well. And also, it is possible, if I take contraceptions now and then I stop taking it for like 2 years, in those 2 years I might not be able to conceive because it's still in my system, but afterwards then I'll be fine. So it depends. We
should study these things like Mrs. Jones, and because that's affect, and I feel like okay.
Are you taking contraception too?
Never.
You know there's male contraception now.
Oh, never. I told you I'm afraid of these things. I'm afraid of chemicals. I don't even like nama grandpa anymore. I hate that they do things. I don't like those things. So I'm afraid of things that enter my body because of certain. Whereas imagine I'm trying to make things not happen. What if they stop forever? I like things natural.
When your girlfriend is saying, "Oh baby, I'm on the pill," you're like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Thank God.
Yeah, but when I self as a man, you wouldn't want to get on that contraception.
Honestly, I also don't. And if I'm saying I would do that, because I feel like at some stage we nice move now, we're busy. 2 minutes later, I'd literally want to have a kid. See me again. I would literally want to have a kid. He's a twin. Now I still freak out because I'm thinking, and only to find out all those 6 years, can damage you, it did damage to you. Next thing, when you want a kid, you can't conceive.
But not all contraceptions are damaging.
Yeah, I pray.
Yeah.
I pray.
So
let's stop now. Let's stop. People at home, this person not to pair, and now it's already time. Okay, so let's shut things off with one of the songs there. The album the song is the actual name of the album. One thing that I liked about that, one thing, pink to kill. That song, it hurts to be human.
It hurts to be human, Chef.
It hurts.
Ooh, dark skin, light skin, everything.
Everything. It hurts.
Fat, skinny. It hurts to be human.
Hurts to be human. So that's why I'm closing with it, because I'm thinking, after everything that we talked about, so this would be a nice song to close with. Featuring Okhalid Fundin. It's the song that we're closing it today. Here you go. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.